Welcome to the PrinnyCast Roundtable for June 29th, 2013. We're a casual weekly show where we talk about what we've been up to and all the different gaming stuff that's happened over the last week. I'm Chris. This is Grover.
Hello.
This is Mike.
Hi.
And in the background this week, you'll once again see some of the crowdsourcing projects from places like Kickstarter and Indiegogo that include stuff like American McGee's latest outing, taking on a steampunk version of Wizard of Oz. And the Syndicate guys are looking to do what the new Syndicate didn't and give a brand new upgrade to the classic strategy title. And over there on Indiegogo is Yatagarasu, a sequel to Yatagarasu, actually, from the ex-King of Fighters guys who's making fighting games for the PC. Lots more, so enjoy all that. Check out all the links below if you're curious about any of them or want to help fund them. So what have we been up to this week, Mike?
I've been playing a little bit of games, but Magic 2014, of course, I couldn't miss that one. I didn't get a chance to play it when it unlocked. I waited and played it when I got home from work that night. I played Poker Night at the inventory.
One or
because
two?
I couldn't. Well, I've got them both. I tried to get two to work, and like the animation and stuff is really laggy during certain parts. Like it runs fine. The game is fine, except when they start talking, sometimes it'll get into a short audio loop, and it just kind of kills it.
I thought it was doing that kind of stuff just because I ran it off of an external hard drive, but maybe it is something with the Telltale games, because all of the stuff that I've been playing from them this week has been doing that a little bit.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty annoying. I probably won't buy anything that they do until they get that fixed. Who knows? Maybe it's my computer. I kind of doubt it because I can play other games on max settings that take a lot more than what Poker Night would take. So, but other than that, I haven't really played a whole lot. Played some WoW, I got back into that, so.
You're wanting to see the actual story in game, and I don't blame you. I'm kind of surprised you didn't do that already.
Well, it didn't really change until recently. I was like, I'll skip a raid and then I'm just going to do LFR. I'm not going to do serious raiding. I don't want to do that.
So how about you, Grover?
Well, I've been playing a crap load of Civilization 5. I am still getting ready for the expansion, and I'm now playing on King, and I haven't won yet. I'm getting just annihilated by the AI at that level. They start cheating a little bit, and plus they quit being so nice, so they just start beating your ass. And
well, they cheat quite heavily at Prince. I'm surprised you've been beating Prince levels. So yeah, King, that's impressive.
At Prince is the point where it's pretty much the level table. King is when they start cheating. It's when they start getting boosts that you don't have. Somebody said when you're playing on Settler, it's kind of like it's like the AIs are playing on DD, and when you're playing on DD, the AIs are playing on Settler. So as your difficulty goes up, the difficulty for the AIs goes down. So to the point that they're just given everything, and you're expected to fight off the AIs when they start with 3 cities and everything else. That's DD, and I've never survived that ever. Never got past turn 100 before they annihilate me. I don't know how people do it, but yeah. And I've started to play Minecraft again. So
wow,
yeah, that's the thing. How the hell am I gonna play both?
I do miss Minecraft, but until they fix that texture thing, and technically I guess they aren't, because the snapshot that was released, I think it's about 2 weeks ago now, completely redid how texture packs work to the point that texture pack isn't even part of the lingo anymore.
Oh wow.
So
yeah, Ultimate is a blast. Great Tech really makes it difficult. It isn't like Direwolf 20 where you could just quickly get advanced with the technology. Great Tech slows your ass down, so you have to sit there and struggle in the middle part. And that's it. I have not played anything else but those 2 games. Just absurd amounts of hours at Civ 5.
Pretty much the exact same as you guys. It's just, it sounds like we've had a little more time than Mike has this week, but Edna's overworking him this week, man. But I played a couple of Congregate games as always. I always try to keep up with their new stuff. For the most parts, all of my hours, I think I have about 6 hours of Awesome Knots, and I'm about probably middle of the way through Chapter 4 of Walking Dead, and that's been my week, except for some Prinny plays. I did finally get started on some Prinny plays yesterday, so I'm getting back into that a little bit.
Yeah, I really need to get back to my Civilization Let's Play that I'm doing for YouTube, too.
Yeah, I just kind of left everybody hanging there at the end.
Yeah, I just abandoned it. I think when I'm done with this, I'll stop what I'm doing and go do that, because that's not fair to them. Some people are watching it, sending me emails and stuff about it.
And I hate to complain, but will people stop running these fantastic deals? I'm serious. Let me grab my. It's almost been exactly a month now since that first Humble Bundle that had Alan Wake in it. I have picked up 34 games this week.
Holy crap!
I mean this month. There was the Humble Bundle for Alan Wake.
That's still a lot. That's a game a day.
That was the Humble Bundle 8. There was the Telltale Games Humble Bundle. Then there was the Indie Royale Bundle I talked about getting last week. Then there was a Humble Bundle this week for the Clay games, which was Shank 1, Shank 2, and Eats. I already have Shank 1, so I'm looking looking to get rid of that one. So if you guys know anybody, if not, I'm going to probably put it on the show as a giveaway. But I don't know. I've kind of figured everybody that has Steam that listens to us probably already has it. And then there was also yard sale stuff that my mom picked up for quarters a piece. But yeah, all of that stuff, and I've maybe spent $22. That is fantastic.
Not bad at all.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it may have been a little more than that. But I did, Tuesday, Retro City Rampage went on sale for $4, which is like, I think that was about 60% off, 75% off, something like that. I think it's regular about 15. So I had to get it. I would have rather paid full price because this is something, the guy did such a fantastic job. He did so much of it all by himself. His humor and his references are fantastic. If I were to make a game like this and I had the talent, that would have been the kind of game I would have made. So I really want to give him more than what he actually got for it. But all the same, yeah, that was pretty much my week. And speaking of those sale stuff, I couldn't quite give myself to get this one, but Spiral Groove over at IndieRoyale.com has had a handful of upper-end indie titles like Sniper Elite V2, Gatling Gears, Bloody Trapland, and Judge Dredd vs. Death. And just today they revealed the mystery game to be a puzzle game called Lucid, which some people actually know because I think it's a popular iOS game. All for about $6.
I'm actually starting to get overwhelmed by all these games that these guys they're spamming. There's no possible way I can play all these damn games once.
Well, that's why it's good to have an archive. Keep up with the archive.
That's why I love Steam, because I can always come back and look at them later like, oh yeah, I could try that now.
Having stuff like Prinny Plays gives me a good excuse to go back to all these games and revisit them again, and maybe it'll get me playing some of them. But I know the Telltale games have got me actually playing them again too. I did put a little time into Wallace and Gromit. I'm starting that one. Way different than Walking Dead. There are so many weird glitches, and I forgot that you have to do this thinking outside of the box sort of thing where you have to try every item on everything, because while common sense is there, you know what you're supposed to be doing, you don't know what the game wants you to do to get there. It's one of those type of things, and that frustrates me so much because I see what they're wanting me to do, but they just have to fix their puzzles so. I was pretty headachy all week, so I didn't get that trailer done. Part of the reason was we recorded for about 2.5 minutes, I think, and it went rather well, actually, except for Grover's mic problems, but even that didn't turn out quite as bad as last week's show did, so he's pretty clear on it. But all of the response stuff about the trailers are saying under a minute is best, so I'm trying to trim what I can. It's taken all of the humor out of it, and I hate that. I hate it a lot, but I do have it down to about 1:25, and that maybe
I'm not sure about getting rid of all the humor. I mean, we're about a minute. I mean, really?
Well, it's basically a commercial for
really
your
have
channel.
that short of attention span?
It's basically a commercial for your channel, so if they promote you for any reason, that's what they use to do it with.
Oh, I see.
So having it short is probably for the best, or you might irritate people depending on how they use it. I don't think it's going to be like promotional advertisement type stuff. That would be kind of cool sometimes, but yeah. So ultimately, what I'm thinking of doing is uploading both. Putting our original up as a video for people to watch so they can see how the whole thing was meant to be, and then putting the edited version and sticking it into that trailer slot that they have. So we don't lose anything.
That's a great idea.
Plus, one of the bloopers that was uploaded last night actually was one of the bloopers from the trailer. So,
how many minutes worth of bloopers do we have right now?
Including what was uploaded, which I think was about 6.5 minutes, there was about 22 minutes worth.
Oh wow, that's 2 minutes of us messing up.
This is 14 through episode. Where did we stop? Like 32. So about episode 29 or so. There's about 15 episodes that I haven't gone back through and gotten stuff out of. So that's almost half of our lifespan. I do not have the bloopers into that 20 minutes, so you can probably expect that to at least double. So we got plenty of bloopers. And we'll be adding more as we go, I'm sure, even though I've been leaving a lot more bloopers in lately.
I'm sure we'll create enough for you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no problem.
And Grover, he's been streaming Civilizations 5 pretty much all week. He did a little bit of Minecraft.
Yeah, I've been going crazy with Civilization 5.
So, if you guys do like your streaming, if you don't like Civ, I can't help you, but if you do like watching streams, he'll probably be continuing that for a while.
Yeah, I'll be doing it. First day of when that expansion comes out, I'll be streaming it. That's for damn sure. Oh, yeah. I think it's July 5th that comes out. Everybody will be hungover from
4th of July, yeah. I was going to bring up an extra topic, but I think we might have ran out of time for it, so I'll just quickly mention it. And that was a news story that I'm not going to put in the other one because it's just something that bears more talking about. But there was a kid from Texas who's been in prison since March 27th because of some comments he made on Facebook that it was kind of a anger management thing going on with a fellow League of Legends player. And because
I heard that.
said something along that, let me see, the quote here is, "Oh yeah, I'm real messed up in the head. I'm going to shoot up a school full of kids and eat their still beating hearts." Followed by LOL and JK, as in laugh out loud and joke. But yeah, somebody saw the post and reported it, and the government took it really, really seriously, and he's been in prison since then. You know, granted, this is an 18-year-old. He's not like a little teenager. Little teenager? That sounds condescending. But yeah, is this taking things a little too far? I mean, I know it's bad taste, but I think it was kind of obvious that it was sarcasm and not like a death threat.
Yeah.
It's bad taste. People just like to be offended.
That's what I always think.
The internet is so full of bad. If everybody got in trouble for what they said on the internet, we'd have very few people out of prison. I'm so screwed. Especially these days. But I guess
the things I say on stream and I say on YouTube and I just say in random chat rooms, why am I not like locked up forever?
Because somebody hasn't reported you to the right people, I guess.
I guess so.
I don't know, man. But I guess that's our show for this week. Join us every Monday for the next PrinnyCast. Actually, that may be changing. We may be having some schedule changes, but we'll have to find out how that works. Thanks to longplays.org for their videos. We haven't really been using them a whole lot lately because, we've been using all these Indiegogo Kickstarter stuff, but all the same, we'll be using them again. They're a fantastic resource. I point people to it. Anyway, thanks to GalaxyPugs.com, home of the PrinnyCast forums. You can follow Grover at Twitch TV/PrinnyCast_Grover. Lots of Civ going on there. Mike on Twitch TV/Ruzaz. I don't see him streaming anytime soon because he's a busy dude right now.
Yes,
YouTube,
but
Grover's
it is all to get me a better computer so I can stream. Yay!
Ooh.
Yay.
I see how this is paying off.
Yes.
Grover's YouTube channel is PCGOTW, where he posts commentated gameplay, except for when mics don't get recorded for some reason. My channel is Maserati, where you'll see me post music, largely video game remixes and other stuff. Follow us on Twitter at PrinnyCast, and you can contact us via email at PrinnyCast@gmail.com. So till next time, folks, and don't forget about game news that's uploaded to, shut up. Catch you all next time.
Time.
Bye!